Hello Aries, here is your Christmas and New Year reading. Okay, so I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck this month, and I also have a Christmas card for you which is being looked after by our cheeky elf there, and it contains your angel and oracle messages as well. Okay, so let's give that a little bit more of a shuffle actually. And whilst I'm shuffling, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, you can do so by clicking beneath this video on the red button which says subscribe, and also click on the bell next to that. Then you'll be notified of any up and coming videos that I upload. Okay, so let's have a look at what's coming up for you, dear Aries, this Christmas and this New Year. Now, this is the season that a lot of Aries tend to quite enjoy, because Aries do love to be busy, and it can be a very busy month. Okay, so we have the Moon card as the underlying energy. And the Moon card relates to your intuition. It relates to different cycles in your life. And for some of you, there may be a touch of insecurity or doubt this month about something or someone. But let's have a look at the cards and see if they can shine a light on the Moon for us. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Sun card, the Tower card, and the Four of Wands. We have the World card, the Ace of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay. So we start the reading with the Three of Cups, which is a wonderful card. It indicates celebrations, it indicates parties, events and get-togethers, and I feel for many Aries this month there will be a lot of that happening. Obviously it's Christmas time coming up and New Year, so there's no surprise there at all. So and Aries do like to party, you know. Very young at heart. It doesn't matter how old they get, they do love to party. So I feel these celebrations are something that you will really enjoy. You know, it's time, especially if you haven't been out for a while, to get those party clothes on and take up whatever invitations come your way, okay? Now, but what I would say here actually is, because we have the Devil card, there is an element of perhaps doing things to excess here. So, you know, for some of you, it could be that you may be tempted to drink too much, eat too much, celebrate too much. In other words, you know, there is a cut-off point that you need to sort of make and be aware of. You know, so set some boundaries and be careful not to overdo things this Christmas season and New Year. And I realise that it's easier said than done, but I feel that the Devil card is talking about temptation and overindulging. So whilst it's good for you to get out there and have a good time, and I feel many of you are going to be doing that, you know. I feel that you'll be creating memories, and there'll be a lot of fun moments. Try not to do it in excess if possible. Okay, and as we move along, we have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles relates to security and feeling good, and it also relates to money. Okay, so I feel with these 3 cards here that many Aries this month, and of course that applies to most of us in the month of December, but for Aries especially, looking at these 3 cards, there appears to be the possibility that you may overspend, okay? I'm not trying to spoil your fun here at all, Aries, but if we look at the Devil card here, in the middle of these 2 cards, we've got the 3 of Cups, celebrations, you know, having a drink, having a good time, eating. And then we've got this card, which relates to money and expenditure. And, you know, perhaps you've been saving for this month. But with the Devil card in between, it really does say, you know, whatever you do, keep a check on yourself. You know, don't spend more than you can afford, because, you know, Aries can be so generous with their money and gifts. They like to spoil the people they love. And as I say, they love to party. So, but all of these temptations, you know, it's hard for you. It's hard for you. Some of you may have left things till the last minute. And then that tends to mean that, you know, you're buying gifts that perhaps you wouldn't have spent so much money on simply because you need to buy them. Okay, but whatever it is that's drawing you into this is asking you here, the advice here is to draw a line and realise what's healthy, what's good for you, you know. I mean, we all spend a bit too much, we all drink a bit too much, eat too much over this festive season. But this is clearly saying, you know, don't overdo things, because you don't want to end up regretting it later. And if we look at the Moon card, you know, it can indicate feeling a little bit sort of down at times. So don't do anything that will have a knock-on effect and leave you feeling that way this month. And you can achieve that by drawing some healthy boundaries. And the Sun card, directly beneath the 3 of Cups, is another card of happiness. So it's wonderful, you know. We've got this great combination here. And the Sun card does speak of happiness. It speaks of fun and happy times. And I feel this is not just with friends, but with family. I'm sensing children around you that you're going to have a lot of fun with. And, you know, I really get a good feeling here, a good vibe with regard to celebrations, most definitely. But for some of you, you know, there could be some kind of ending as well coming in for you, or perhaps you know, you've already experienced some sort of ending or disruption to your life, okay, which may interfere with this fun that you're having, okay. But I'm going to put a card on that. I'd like to put a card on that and see what that Tower relates to. What is disrupting Aries this month? I feel this is before Christmas for many of you, so please don't worry about Christmas. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 cards here. So we have 2 court cards here, and they're both gentlemen. We have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. So perhaps some of you have a killjoy around you, someone who is pouring water on your fire this month. Is that what it is? Or are you having arguments with your other half? I feel for many of you there is that possibility. We have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And then we have the King of Swords, who relates to air signs, Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. And I feel, so for some of you, you may have one of these star signs around you that is having an influence on how you're feeling about Christmas. You want to get out there and just enjoy yourself, but I feel they're coming in and they're making things difficult for you. Now, this could be a boss, but it could also be a partner. Of course, it could also be a family member, but whoever it is, there's going to be a need for compromise because we have the Temperance card here, okay? So there's a need to see their perspective, this person, and try to sort of agree to disagree, shall we say. You know, it could be that you want to spend a lot of money and your boss is sort of holding back on the Christmas bonus, or perhaps not being quite mean with you, or it could be your partner that is being mean, and or you perceive as being mean because they are kind of not wanting to spend in the way you do or celebrate in the way you do, and it may feel to you as if they literally are a killjoy. Aries do not like to be restricted. If they want to spend money, or they want to go out, they want to do anything, they like to be able to do it freely. And it's hard, isn't it? It's hard when you're an Aries to be stopped from doing that. But this Temperance card is saying, you know, compromise is best, Aries, if you can, all right, as much as possible. You know, maybe they have a point, these people. You know, maybe there's a reason for what they're doing, what they're saying. It could be they haven't, though. Perhaps, you know, they are quite mean-spirited, you know, bar humbug. And the Tarot card is saying, you know, don't get pulled into their negativity or arguments. Just find some sort of solution to this. Find this middle ground, and you know, there can be an agreement of some sort if you are both willing to meet in the middle, okay? And the angels are here helping you along with this, supporting you and guiding you, this beautiful Temperance angel. We then move on to the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is another card of celebration. Aries, you are going to have a fantastic time this month. That's for many of you anyway. A fantastic time to celebrate, and especially during the new year, I feel. Okay, this, you know, the Four of Wands, you can see here, these two people, they are clearly celebrating, you know. This is about holidays as well. Some of you may be on going away for Christmas, for the new year. Whatever it is, it indicates time to put your feet up. I feel you've worked very hard this year, Aries, in one way or another, and it is time for you to take a break, isn't it? You know, and if you're at home and you're doing, you've got family around and everything else, be sure to ask for help. Don't expect yourself to do everything. You know, don't take it all on. Get some help from whoever you are entertaining, or from your family. Let everyone do their bit, because it's your time to have a break. That's what this card is saying here, you know. And the World card, you're getting some really lovely cards this month, Aries. The World card, the world is your oyster, and it's landed in the 7th position, which relates to you, Aries. And the World card is saying, you know, it's time to be ready for a new cycle, okay? A new cycle is coming up. So you're leaving something behind this year. It may be a way of doing things. It may be a pattern of behaviour. It may be a job you're leaving behind. It could even be a person. But you're leaving something behind and stepping into something new. And I feel this is as we go into the new year. I feel you're ready for this. You need this break, don't you? But then you'll be ready, okay, to start something new, okay? So that's a really good card for you, Aries. You know, happy times are coming, aren't they? You can see here, we've got the Three of Cups, the Sun, the World card. So, yeah, some of you will be going abroad this month, I feel, as well. And the world is about to become a much bigger place. So for those of you, Aries, who have been sort of stuck especially in a situation that you're not happy in. I feel things are going to change for you as you go into the new year. I feel you're ready for change. You have this beautiful Ace of Wands. I love the Ace of Wands. And as an Aries myself, you know, I appreciate new beginnings. And this is in your environment, so you know, I feel you've got some ideas. There's things you want to do, so many different things. You see all these little shoots coming off of this branch here. Okay, these are all your ideas, Aries, and they have the potential to grow. You know, perhaps some of them, maybe not, but most of them do. And one in particular, as you step into this new cycle, one in particular could be a new job or a new idea with regard to work. Perhaps some of you are thinking about starting your own business. Aries are very good at that. They are the perfect entrepreneur, especially when it comes to ideas. So this indicates a good new beginning and good ideas that you have right now. What are those ideas? And one in particular, you'll know what that is, Aries. It's time to sort of, well, as we go into the new year, it will be time to sort of take action. I see that as an action card this month. You know, you've had your struggles, haven't you? You've had your struggles. Excuse me. You've had your struggles, and by the end of Christmas, I feel you are going to be a bit tired, actually. So, but as I said, you know, going back to the earlier part of the reading, try not to overdo things, Aries. Even if these people are annoying you, irritating you, you know, keep a level head about you. Don't be tempted to drown your sorrows, shall we say, okay? Because there's lots coming up for you in the new year. And, you know, don't get too worn out, will you? This Nine of Wands indicates that whatever challenges you face over Christmas, or difficult people, situations, you know, you can come through it. You know, you may be feeling a bit frustrated and annoyed, but you know, you're a survivor, Aries, and you'll get through it, okay? And even though you've got this Moon card, and that can indicate some of you may be feeling a little bit low at times. Perhaps that's your energy that's low. Maybe you're burning the candle at both ends, because we've got that here, haven't we? And I also want to say, for many of you, you know, this month is all about family, this Ten of Pentacles. Aries love their family being around them, you know, and will do anything for those that they love. And I feel that closeness this month. I feel for many of you, you've been very, very busy this year, and it's a chance for you to spend quality time together, which you really do enjoy. But the Moon card, as I say, indicates that you do have some insecurities this month, but it also is asking you to listen to your intuition, okay? Do what your heart is telling you as you go into the new year. Your gut instinct is very strong, Aries. Now, let's have a look at, thank you, Elf. Let's have a look at your Christmas card and your message. Dear Aries, look at your lovely robin. Love this card. And your message. Dear Aries, may your Christmas and New Year be filled with opportunity, luck and abundance. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, I love that, don't you? Okay, so we'll put that there. And your cards, well, let's start with your guardian angel, the Angel of Inspiration. I love this angel card, don't you? You are being inspired, Aries. Maybe that's what's prompting this idea. You have this wonderful male angel looking over you, helping you to bring on these ideas, helping you to be creative and think about what you want to do. So you may find this month ideas popping into your head as if from nowhere. And then maybe this sense of urgency I feel to get things off the ground. But I want to say to you, have your rest, have your break, you know. These things can wait. But I feel exciting opportunity is coming in for you. Look at this card, this beautiful angel card. You see this? Wonderful opportunities coming in, and they will inspire you to do things and to change things and to put your ideas into action. Okay, it's a really wonderful, positive combination of cards, and your angel wish is, you know you can do it. So whatever it is that you've been thinking about or wanting to achieve, your goals, your ambitions for next year, I feel there's this real need to get on top of things now. And whatever challenges you have had or will have this month, as you go into the new year, it's about tapping into the ideas and being inspired by these ideas and what you see in front of you and around you. You know, something is triggering this, and your angel is there helping you to achieve and put these things into action, you know, to move forward and take opportunities. This angel is putting those opportunities your way, okay? So don't be surprised at, you know, the chances that come your way, especially as you go into the new year. And with regard to work and money and perhaps a little adventure as well, because we have the World card, you know. Some of you may be travelling abroad next year, I feel. And certainly it's a new cycle coming up for you, Aries. And as I said, with the angel wishes, your wish from them is to let you know that you can do it. You can achieve so much if you put your mind to it. So if you've been having any doubts, you know, if people have been kind of pouring water on your fire, as I said, then the moon card is saying, you know, tap into your intuition, do what you feel is right, because these opportunities are coming your way for a reason. And your little oracle Christmas card is Robin Redbreast, to go with your beautiful Christmas card. And when the Robin Redbreast comes around you this month and new year, it is to let you know that spirit are there with you. Your loved ones are there with you. It's a message from them that they are by your side. They want you to know they're around, you know. Often you will see a Robin Redbreast in times of trouble. So if you're feeling a little bit unsure about things, or challenged, or sad, or if you're missing someone in spirit, you may find a little Robin Redbreast appears in your garden or when you're out for your walk. And take a moment to watch this Robin, because that is spirit coming through for you, dear Aries, okay? And I hope that you have enjoyed your reading, dear Aries. If you would like to order a Christmas reading or a reading for the new year, then you can do so on my website at www.sarahstarot.co.uk. And I would love to wish you a wonderful Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.